Dementia Researcher with a blog and a rating.
Last month, Dementia Researcher announced plans to deliver a new community app, and over the next few weeks we'll be sharing information in preparation for its launch in April. If you're playing catch-up, let me recap. When we launched Dementia Researcher, we always envisaged it would provide a vibrant community space where researchers would interact with each other, share stories, tips, and provide peer support. We've achieved our aim, but we've expanded now and reach an even wider international audience, and we think we can do even better. Our new app will be an independent, exclusive, and safe space where researchers can feel a sense of belonging and interact with the wider research community at all career stages and working in all areas of discovery. It will deliver all the functionality you'd expect from a mainstream social media platform. Imagine the best bits of X and Facebook and Instagram, but just for dementia researchers. It will also be a place where we and our partners can deliver community training, events, live streams, dedicated groups, journal clubs, online mentoring, and much more. It's that last feature, community groups, that I want to talk about in this blog. Sorry for taking so long to get to the point. Because this isn't going to be the Dementia Researcher Community app, it will actually be the Dementia Researcher Communities app. Not just a place for researchers who use our services, but a place that research community leaders and organisers can freely use to provide a space for their own common interest groups, to communicate, share information, and collaborate on specific topics or goals. Very similar to Facebook groups. How it will work. First of all, let's talk about creation and membership. Any researcher can apply to have their own group and decide whether it's open, i.e. anyone can join, closed, which would require membership approval, or secret, which means invisible to non-members. Dementia Researcher will appoint you as an administrator or moderator for that group and help you manage it. Here are some examples of groups who've already signed up. First, we have a 2024 doctoral training program group, which includes 25 PhD students working across 5 universities who want a safe space to connect with each other to collaborate. They'll also deliver monthly webinars via the group and hold a journal club each month. This will be a private group. Second, we have the NIHR DEMCOM Fellowship Programme, which includes over 50 researchers working across universities all over England who want a place to connect with each other, to keep up to date on their work, and allow the leadership to quickly get in touch with everybody to talk about their work and ideas and upcoming events. We also have a study working group. This is a group of researchers who are working on a co-production project who want a space to share ideas and discuss their progress. We also have a clinical trials group, a community to bring people together to talk about their work on delivery of clinical trials. This will support sharing best practice and provide a community for others to get involved in trial delivery. These community-driven groups will sit alongside those created and run by Dementia Researcher, which will be themed around research topics and career issues. Next, let's talk about this as a communications tool. Within a group, members can post updates, share photos and video, ask questions, create polls, and much more. Groups can also support the creation of events, live stream broadcasting, file sharing, to facilitate rich interactions between their members. Being an app, it also takes advantage of notification settings, so members can customize their notifications to stay up to date on a group's activities, choosing to receive alerts or on all posts or just highlights or posts from other friends. Privacy is really important. Groups' privacy settings determine who can find the group, who can see its members, who can view its posts, and administrators can change these settings, but some restrictions apply, especially for larger groups. The benefits of Dementia Researcher Communities groups? Well, first of all, let's talk about community building. We know that there are 101 different ways researchers can stay connected with their colleagues and communities, from emailing mail lists to MS Teams chats to Slack and WhatsApp. What we hope will make this different is the idea of bringing these communities all into one place so that they're not siloed. An app that allows you to be in one group with your colleagues talking about your research and at the same time in another group with other people that help you study, or different people talking about an upcoming conference or an event you're planning to attend. And the big difference, well, this is free and you don't need to worry about setup. Here's another example. We've been talking to a researcher who has a website, regularly runs online events for other researchers. They also chat on social media, but what they don't have is any actual connection to the people that attend their events and consume their content. They just have a mailing list. However, when we launch, they'll be able to share a private joining link to bring their community together within the Dementia Researcher Communities app, bringing them together to connect and share their knowledge and experience and resources, talk about upcoming webinars, even talk about what happened in yesterday's webinar, or follow up questions and deal with issues that might have arisen during their live webinar. It's also a place for targeted discussion. Groups could be focused on very specific topics or activities, providing a place where you can have in-depth discussion and exchange of ideas that might be too niche for a broader social media feeds. Final thoughts? Chat forums were brilliant in the noughties, but we've moved on. And in summary, Dementia Researcher community groups will be a versatile tool that facilitate community building, information sharing, and collaboration on the internet. We hope they'll offer a way to connect with like-minded individuals or engage with your audience to provide a sense of belonging and a space for meaningful interactions. We could do this alone, but we realize that by bringing communities together, unified in their aim, but with their own identities, it will make us all that little bit stronger. If you're a researcher or community leader and you'd like your own group on the Dementia Researcher Communities app, there's a link in the show notes with a form that you can fill in to indicate your interest. We'll work with you to help through the process, and then that space is yours to make the magic happen.
Thank you for listening. Join the Dementia Research bloggers and share your own views.